Courtesy National Football League, Kiplinger Illustration The NFL's 2019 free agency period is just about here. Hundreds of professional football players will be signing new contracts with new teams in the coming weeks and months. For many players, a new deal comes with a nice salary bump, and a bigger tax bill to go along with it. While a player's federal taxes won't be affected by which team signs him, his state and local taxes certainly will. That's because state and local income, sales and property tax rates vary widely from place to place. Note, athletes also pay state income taxes in most states to which they travel for road games throughout the season. For this reason, teams located in lower tax states, counties and cities have an advantage in free agency over teams in higher tax places. Why? If Team A and Team B both offer a free agent the same amount of money, and if the player can keep more of that money for himself by signing with Team A, then Team A has the upper hand. It's that simple. Advertisement. Kiplinger's 2019 NFL free agency tax rankings lets fans see whether their favorite team is helped or hindered in free agency by their local tax situation. We rank all 32 NFL teams based on the estimated state and local tax burden on their players, highest tax burden to lowest. The estimates reflect what a hypothetical NFL free agent would pay in state and local taxes if he signs a contract worth $4.5 million per year, the projected average for 2019, and lives full-time in the same county where the team's practice facility is located. Players tend to live close to where they practice. Where does your team rank? Check out our list of all 32 NFL locations to find out. See also, Best States for Low Taxes, 50 States Ranked for Taxes, 2018. For more information about our methodology, see the final slide. Courtesy San Francisco 49ers Advertisement Team Tax Ranking, 32 of 32. High tax burden, practice facility location, Santa Clara, California. California's top income tax rate, 13.3%. Estimated state, local tax bill, $578,076 on $4.50 million in income. Go to California's full state tax profile. Sorry, San Francisco 49ers fans, but your team will have the hardest time attracting free agents who are concerned about taxes. The Niners have some cash to spend on free agents this year. But will "show me the money" players want to sign with the Niners and get stuck with a huge state and local tax bill? Many of them won't. Bryce Harper reportedly didn't sign with the SF Giants because of California's high taxes. At 13.3%, the Golden State has the highest marginal income tax rate in the country. This includes the additional 1% levy on taxable income over $1 million. So a player making $4.5 million per year for the 49ers would pay about $557,770 per year in California income taxes. That's by far the highest state income tax total on our list by almost $123,000. Advertisement. California also has a relatively high sales tax rate, and high-paid jocks tend to buy a lot of stuff. The state rate is 7.25%, but local governments can tack on additional taxes. In Santa Clara County, where the 49ers practice, the base sales tax rate is 9%, and up to 9.25% in certain cities. That's the fifth highest rate among the 32 counties that host an NFL team. Free agents will want to look at real property tax rates in the area, too. In Santa Clara County, property tax rates in 2017 ran about $729 per $100,000 in home value. That's actually pretty low, the seventh lowest on our list, to be exact. See also, 11 Strangest Ways States Tax You, and Don't. Courtesy Oakland Raiders Advertisement Team Tax Ranking, 31 of 32. High tax burden, practice facility location, Alameda, CA. California's top income tax rate, 13.3%. Estimated state, local tax bill, $574,858 on $4.5 million in income. Go to California's full state tax profile. Things will change dramatically for the Oakland Raiders in 2020. That's when the team moves to Nevada, a state with no income tax. But for 2019, they'll still have to deal with California's high taxes when trying to sign new players. It looks as if the team will play at the Oakland Alameda County Stadium this year, just like the high-paid athletes suiting up for the 49ers and the other California teams. Players signing with the Raiders for big bucks are going to be taxed at California's eye-popping 13.3% rate. Again, that's an estimated $557,770 per year for a player with $4.5 million in annual income. It's hard to just win, baby, if top-notch free agents are reluctant to sign with your team because of high taxes. Advertisement sales tax rates in Alameda County are up there, too. In addition to the 7.25% state sales tax rate, the county tacks on an additional 2% for a combined rate of 9.25%. That puts the Raiders in a tie with the Tennessee Titans for the highest county rate for NFL locations. Plus, a few cities in Alameda County also add a 0.5% municipal sales tax, 9.75% overall rate. Not all the tax news is bad in Raider Nation. Property tax rates in Alameda County are quite reasonable. In 2017, taxes averaged only $739 per $100,000 in home value. At the 8th lowest rate for NFL locations. See also, the 10 best and 10 worst stocks of this 10-year bull market courtesy Los Angeles Chargers advertisement team tax ranking, 30 of 32. High tax burden, practice facility location, Costa Mesa, CA. California's top income tax rate, 13.3% estimated state, local tax bill, $571,398 on $4.5 million in income. Go to California's full state tax profile. The Los Angeles Chargers had a great season last year, but they could lose some key players to free agency this year. If that happens, California's high income tax rate, 13.3% on the highest incomes, could make it difficult for the Bolts to fill the gaps with free agents from other teams. A player being paid the projected average annual salary for 2019 free agents, $4.5 million, can expect to pay about $557,770 per year in California income taxes. That's a big bite out of his earnings, especially compared with what he'd pay in taxes with some other teams outside California, anyway. Advertisement: if a player signs with the Chargers and settles down in Orange County, he'll find the sales tax rate to be on the high end, but not crazy high. The state rate is 7.25%, but the county rate is only 0.5%. That comes to a 7.75% combined rate, though a few cities in Orange County add their own taxes, which can boost the overall rate to either 8.25% or 8.75%. As with other California counties, the property tax rates in Orange County aren't so bad. In 2017, the average property tax rate in the county was only about $671 per $100,000 in home value. Only 3 other NFL locations had a lower property tax rate that year. See also, 10 tax breaks for the middle class courtesy Los Angeles Rams advertisement team tax ranking, 29 of 32. High tax burden, practice facility location, Thousand Oaks, CA. California's top income tax rate, 13.3% estimated state, local tax bill, $570,324 on $4.50 million in income. Go to California's full state tax profile for the Los Angeles Rams. Free agency success this year might not rely so much on attracting new players as it does on keeping the Super Bowl caliber talent already on their roster. But, as with the other California teams, the Rams could face a bit of an uphill battle signing top-tier free agents because of the state's high taxes. With a 13.3% top income tax rate, California will snatch about $557,770 per year out of a player's $4.5 million salary, the projected average annual salary for 2019 free agents. That's more than any other state would take from the same salary amount. Advertisement. At least sales taxes are lower in Ventura County, where the Rams are headquartered, than in any other California county hosting an NFL team. The state rate is the same, 7.25%, and there is no county tax, although a few cities in the county impose a 0.5% or 1% tax. That puts Ventura County in the middle of the pack when it comes to sales tax rates in counties around the country that have an NFL presence, 17th out of 32. The property tax rates in Ventura County are low, $706 in 2017 for every $100,000 in home value, on average. That's the fifth lowest rate on our list of NFL locations. See also, how to prepare for a financial emergency courtesy Minnesota Vikings advertisement team tax ranking, 28 of 32. High tax burden, practice facility location, Eagan, Minnesota. Minnesota's top income tax rate, 9.85%. Estimated state, local tax bill, $444,119 on $4.5 million in income. Go to Minnesota's full state tax profile once Kirk Cousins files his state tax return for 2018. Do you think he'll regret signing with the Minnesota Vikings last year? Some Vikings fans certainly regret it. Outside of California, Vikings players have the highest estimated tax burden in the NFL. It starts with Minnesota's steep 9.85% top income tax rate, fourth highest in the nation. That means our hypothetical free agent signing a $4.50 million per year contract would pay $434,790 in Minnesota income taxes annually. That could be enough to make him look elsewhere. Advertisement. Sales taxes in Dakota County, where the Vikings are based, are about average. The state rate is 6.875%, and the county adds another 0.25% for a combined rate of 7.125%. That's the 16th highest combined rate out of the 32 counties hosting an NFL team. There are no city sales taxes added on top. The property tax burden in Dakota County is middle of the road, too. The average rate in 2017 was $1,074 per $100,000 in home value. That rate ranks 18th out of the 32 NFL locations. See also, the most overlooked tax breaks and deductions, courtesy New York Giants advertisement team tax ranking, 27 of 32. High tax burden, practice facility location, East Rutherford, NJ. New Jersey's top income tax rate, 10.75%. Estimated state, local tax bill, $413,525 on $4.5 million in income. Go to New Jersey's full state tax profile. The good news is that New York Giants players don't actually practice or play games in New York, so they avoid New York's famously high income taxes. The bad news is that they face New Jersey's even higher taxes, instead. New Jersey's top income tax rate is an eye-popping 10.75%, compared with New York's top rate of 8.82%. Our hypothetical free agent won't pay that much, though, because the 10.75% rate doesn't kick in until he earns $5 million in taxable income. However, he will still see New Jersey rates as high as 8.97%, which still tops New York's maximum rate. At $4.5 million per year, that comes out to about $386,430 in New Jersey income taxes owed, enough to scare off some prospective free agents. Advertisement. The sales tax rate is comparatively low in New Jersey at 6.625%. Plus, there are no county or city sales tax levies. That's the seventh lowest combined rate, state and local, out of the 32 NFL locations, tied with the Jets. On the other hand, property taxes are pretty steep in Bergen County, where the Giants are based. In 2017, the average rate in the county was $2,126 per $100,000 in home value. That's the fourth highest rate of all 32 NFL locations. See also, unusual indicators. Should you believe these 5 stock market truisms? Courtesy New York Jets advertisement. Team tax ranking, 26 of 32. High tax burden, practice facility location, Florham Park, NJ. New Jersey's top income tax rate, 10.75%. Estimated state, local tax bill, $412,383 on $4.5 million in income. Go to New Jersey's full state tax profile. Like the Giants, the New York Jets are really a New Jersey team, so players living near the practice facility will pay New Jersey taxes. As we mentioned on the previous slide, New Jersey's top income tax rate is 10.75%. But our hypothetical free agent, with a $4.5 million annual salary, will be taxed by the state at 8.97% because the 10.75% rate applies only to taxable income above $5 million. The estimated total income tax using the 8.97% rate is roughly $386,430, the same as what a player on the Giants would pay. Advertisement. Jets players would also pay sales tax at the same rate as their counterparts on the Giants, 6.625%. That rate applies across the state, and there are no additional county or city sales taxes to worry about. But the Jets are considered a slightly better tax destination for free agents than the Giants because average property taxes are slightly lower in Morris County, where the Jets are based, than in Bergen County, where the Giants are located. In Morris County, the 2017 average rate was $2,064 per $100,000 in home value, sixth highest rate among all 32 NFL locations. That's $62 lower than the Bergen County average. Hey, at least the Jets win the tax battle between the two teams sharing MetLife Stadium. Jets. Jets. See also, claim these tax deductions even if you don't itemize. Courtesy Buffalo Bills advertisement. Team tax ranking, 25 of 32. High tax burden, practice facility location, Orchard Park, NY. New York's top income tax rate, 8.82%. Estimated state, local tax bill, $407,669 on $4.5 million in income. Go to New York's full state tax profile. Now that the Buffalo Bills finally seem to have their quarterback of the future in Josh Allen, general manager Brandon Beane will use free agency to try to build a potent defense around him. Unfortunately, cold winters and a lot of snow aren't the only things that could make potential free agents think twice about signing with the Bills. Excessive taxes in the Empire State could chase away some players as well. The state's top income tax rate is way up there at 8.82%. We expect the average NFL free agent in 2019 to earn around $4.5 million per year. With that salary, a player in New York would fork out about $395,480 in state income taxes each year. That's the sixth highest on the list of tax bills for all 32 NFL teams. Advertisement. But the tax woes don't stop there for Bills players. The combined sales tax rate in Erie County is 8.75%, which also stands as the sixth highest rate among counties where an NFL team has based. The combined sales tax rate is made up of the state's 4% rate and Erie County's 4.75% rate. Fortunately, there aren't any city sales taxes in Erie County. There's not much relief on the property tax front, either. The average property tax rate is high, $2,500 per $100,000 in home value. That lands Erie County in 31st place out of the 32 counties hosting an NFL team. None of this is good news for Bills fans hoping top-flight players will want to come to Buffalo. See also, great ideas for $1,000, home, travel, gifts. County tax. Estimated state, local tax bill, $392,529 on $4.5 million in income. Go to Maryland's full state tax profile. The Baltimore Ravens offense will look a bit different this year with Lamar Jackson as the starting quarterback. But the team will have to retool its roster a bit on that side of the ball to make sure the young QB thrives. That means the Ravens could be players in this year's free agent market. Will higher than average taxes in Maryland hinder this effort? We shall see. Maryland's top state income tax rate isn't all that bad, only 5.75%. However, residents of Baltimore County, where the Ravens are headquartered, must pay an additional 2.83% tax. Other Maryland counties impose similar taxes. That means a free agent signing with the Ravens for an annual salary of $4.5 million would end up paying about $383,540 in state and county income taxes. Only 8 teams saddle players with a higher income tax burden. Advertisement. The good news is that sales taxes in Maryland are comparatively low. The state rate is only 6%, and there are no county or city add-ons to worry about. That's tied for the third lowest combined rate out of all localities accommodating an NFL team. Property taxes in Baltimore County are only slightly above average. The 2017 average rate was $1,142 per $100,000 in home value, good for number 9 on our 32-team list. Not too bad. See also, 8 tax deductions eliminated or reduced under the new tax law courtesy Green Bay Packers advertisement. Team tax ranking, 23 of 32, above average tax burden, practice facility location, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Wisconsin's top income tax rate, 7.65%. Estimated state, local tax bill, $348,368 on $4.5 million in income. Go to Wisconsin's full state tax profile. Cheeseheads nationwide haven't had much to cheer about lately. The Green Bay Packers have talent, but they haven't made the playoffs since the 2016 season, despite high preseason expectations. Many experts think the Pack needs to crank it up a notch or two during the 2019 free agency period to get back to prominence in an increasingly difficult division. Unfortunately, the local tax situation probably won't help the team attract younger, stronger, and faster players. Wisconsin taxes high earners at a 7.65% clip. That's relatively steep. The rate translates to roughly $338,610 in state taxes for a player making $4.5 million a year, which ranks 23rd out of 32 NFL teams. Advertisement. But residents of Brown County, where the Packers team facilities are located, enjoy a low sales tax rate. There's the 5% state tax, plus an 0.5% county tax. The combined 5.5% sales tax rate is the lowest among all 32 counties with an NFL practice facility. Property taxes are a little on the high side in Brown County. In 2017, the average tax rate was $1,800 per $100,000 in home value, which is the 10th highest out of all counties hosting an NFL team. See also, ranking the Democrats running for president in 2020 courtesy Cincinnati Bengals advertisement. Team tax ranking, 22 of 32, above average tax burden, practice facility location, Cincinnati, Ohio. Ohio's top income tax rate, 4.997% plus city tax. Estimated state, local tax bill, $325,849 on $4.5 million in income. Go to Ohio's full state tax profile. After a pretty good run from 2011 to 2015, the Cincinnati Bengals hit a brick wall over the last 3 years. But the Bengals now have a new head coach, so you can expect at least a few roster changes. Does Cincy have the juice to bring in the quality players they want? Time will tell. But the local tax scheme probably won't help. Ohio actually has a pretty low top state income tax rate of only 4.997%. But practically every city and town in the state tax on its own income tax ranging from 0.4% to 3%. Some local school districts add on 0.5% to 2% in income taxes, too. In Cincinnati, the local income tax rate is 2.1%. For a free agent signing a $4.50 million per year contract with the Bengals and living in Cincinnati, that comes out to about $316,650 in state and city income taxes, $94,500 in city taxes. That ranks as the 11th highest total on our list of possible NFL landing spots. Advertisement. The sales tax rate in Hamilton County, which includes Cincinnati, is below average for our list. The state rate is 5.75%, and the county odds another 1.25%. There are no city sales taxes to worry about. The combined 7% rate is tied for the 10th lowest out of all 32 counties where an NFL team is based. That's not too bad. Hamilton County's above-average property tax rate is not good news, though. The average county rate in 2017 was $1,799 per $100,000 in home value, 11th highest on our list. Quiz: can you tell if these tax deductions are legit? Courtesy Cleveland Browns advertisement. Team tax ranking, 21 of 32, above average tax burden, practice facility location, Berea, Ohio's top income tax rate, 4.997%, plus city tax, estimated. State, local tax bill, $322,739 on $4.5 million in income. Go to Ohio's full state tax profile. The Cleveland Browns finally gave the Dog Pound something to be excited about last year with 7 wins and a tie. But let's face it, a single win would have done the trick. Perhaps the really bad times are over for the Browns, but they'll have to continue upgrading their roster, especially on defense, to keep the momentum going in the right direction. Unfortunately, the Browns can't count on the local tax situation to help them attract quality free agents. That's partly because of income taxes imposed by cities and towns in Ohio. The top state tax rate is only 4.997%. However, when you pile on municipal income taxes, it can get quite expensive tax-wise. In Berea, where the Browns practice, an additional 2% income tax is added to the 4.997% state tax. For our hypothetical free agent who signs a contract for $4.5 million per year, we're talking about roughly $312,150 in state and local income taxes, $90,000 from the city tax. That lands the Browns in the 13th highest spot on the list of income tax totals for free agent destinations. Advertisement sales taxes are on the high side in the area, too. In Cuyahoga County, where Berea is located, the overall sales tax rate is 8%. That's made up of a 5.75% state tax and a 2.25% county tax, which includes a special 1% transit tax. Overall, the combined rate is tied for the 12th highest on our list of NFL locations. The property tax news is even worse. Only 2 other team locations had a higher average tax rate than Cuyahoga County in 2017, $2,390 per $100,000 in home value. See also, ranking the Democrats running for president in 2020, courtesy Philadelphia Eagles advertisement. Team tax ranking, 20 of 32, above average tax burden, practice facility location, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania's income tax rate, 3.07%, plus city tax. Estimated state, local tax bill, $318,861 on $4.5 million in income. Go to Pennsylvania's full state tax profile. Now that it looks like Nick Foles is going to the Jacksonville Jaguars, fans want to know who's going to back up Carson Wentz on the Philadelphia Eagles depth chart. There's a good chance the Eagles will sign a free agent quarterback to fill the void. If so, that free agent QB will like Pennsylvania's flat 3.07% income tax rate. But they might be surprised to learn that Philly's separate earnings tax rate is even higher than the state rate, 3.8809% for city residents and 3.4567% for non-residents. The tax applies to anyone who lives or works in the city. So, assuming a free agent signs with the Eagles for $4.5 million per year and lives in the city, his combined state-city tax hit will be about $312,790 or $19,090 less if he lives outside the city. That ranks 21st in the league. Not too good. Advertisement: the sales tax rates in Philly aren't very friendly, either.